Welcome for today's morning meditation, March the 12th. Always we start our meditation by paying respect so that we open the heart, we align, we connect to the higher energies. What we pay respect to, we open the heart to, and this is the energy which can come in. So a Buddhist, Christian, whoever can pay respect in their own way. And if we have no spiritual tradition, we can pay respect to whatever we consider to be holy in the universe. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Buddham Dhammam Sangham Saranam Gacchami. We close the eyes, we open the heart. We bring our attention to the body. We bring our attention to the present, being aware of these sensations all around the body, being aware of the body posture with the back comfortably straight. And we can visualize ourselves as we sit here. Where we send our attention, we send our mental energy. So by visualizing our body, we're sending our attention, our energy back to our own body. We bring our attention to the breathing. We can focus our attention at the nose, where we feel the sensation of the breath as it passes the nostril. Just keeping the attention at that one point. Or we can be aware of the rise and fall of the abdomen, as we feel the abdomen rising on the in-breath, falling on the out-breath. So we decide where we like to keep our attention, and we keep the attention there. We keep our attention with the breathing. We keep our attention with the body. We don't send our attention, we don't send our energy outside the body. We keep our attention with the present. We don't brood over the past, we don't worry about the future. Just being aware of the present moment as it arises, as it passes away. Being aware of the breathing in, being aware of the breathing out, being aware of the body, being aware of the mind. Being aware of all that contacts the mind, being aware of all that forms in the mind. Being aware of all that contacts the mind through the 5 bodily senses. Being aware of the thoughts, the feelings, the states of mind which form in the mind itself. Being aware of all that contacts the mind, all that contacts the heart, from outside, from inside, and simply letting it go. We don't react, we don't get entangled. We stay with the knowing nature of the mind. We don't send the mind out to what the mind knows. Keeping our attention centered with the breathing. When the mind is contacted through the 5 bodily senses, or through what forms in the mind itself, we observe it, we let it go, we bring our attention back to the breathing. We don't try to control or force the breathing. We don't try to control or force the mind. Just being aware, letting go. Every time we react to what contacts the mind, what contacts the heart, it's like we throw stones into our inner pond, our inner oasis. We create waves on the surface and we muddy the waters. We train the mind simply to be aware and to let it go. In time, our inner pond, inner oasis becomes clear and clean. If we have a glass of muddy water, we put the glass down. In time, the mud will settle to the bottom of the glass, leaving the water clear and clean. Same with the heart. We simply observe all that contacts the heart, all that forms at the heart. We don't react, we don't pour our mental energy into our own mental disturbance. The heart can find its normal, natural state of inner peace. We train the mind in mindfulness, being aware of whatever contacts the mind, whatever forms in the mind, and we train the mind to have the wisdom to let it go. As the mindfulness becomes sharper and sharper, we stop to disturb, we stop to agitate our own heart. The heart finds its normal, natural state of inner peace, inner happiness, inner contentment. When the mud has settled from the glass of water, we see that the normal state of the water is to be clear, is to be clean. And when the agitation has settled from the heart, we see the normal state of mind is simply peace, happiness, contentment. The normal state of mind is what we call the four Brahma Vihara, the four divine states of mind. Kindness, compassion, joy, equanimity. These are the four divine states of mind. It's how the heart should be all the time. The four Brahma Vihara. The Brahmas are the high heavenly beings. Vihara means dwelling, abode. So the high heavenly beings, they dwell, they abide in kindness, they abide in compassion, they abide in joy, they abide in equanimity. We call these the four Brahma Vihara, the four divine states of mind. Actually, they are the four normal states of mind. It's how the mind, the heart, should be all the time. The four Vihara, the four abodes, are actually the same abode, the abode of the pure heart. We can enter through the door of kindness, through the door of compassion, through the door of joy, through the door of equanimity. The abode of the pure heart. In meditation, we enter this abode through the door of equanimity, being aware of all that contacts the heart through the eye, the ear, the nose, the tongue, the body, being aware of all that forms in the mind itself, all that forms at the heart itself. Simply being aware and letting go, equanimity. As we watch over the breathing, we watch over the mind, simply being aware and letting go. Our inner abode, our heart, becomes more and more at peace, like the glass of water. The heart becomes more clear, more clean, and we see this is the normal state of mind, is how the heart should be all the time. We didn't do anything special to make the heart like this. All we did was clean it out. So many people take some sort of intoxicant to alter their state of consciousness, but there is no happiness which can compare to the happiness of a clear heart. Kindness, compassion, joy, equanimity. We enter this inner abode, the abode of the pure heart, through this door of equanimity, through this door of non-attachment. And we find that non-attachment is not some state of cold, dry, uncaring indifference. Non-attachment is a state of overflowing. Overflowing with peace, overflowing with happiness, overflowing with joy. As we watch over the heart, simply being aware and letting go, the heart becomes more and more at peace. And as we keep our attention with the breathing, with the body, we don't send our attention, we don't scatter our energy outside the body. The mental energy stays with the body, where it increases. Our mental energy becomes more and more unified. The heart, no longer fragmented, becomes more and more unified. And as the heart becomes more unified, the heart becomes more and more energized. We breathe in the prana, the life force, the light force of the universe, into the heart. The heart becomes more and more energized. As the heart becomes more energized, we feel a lightness within. In time, we see a brightness within. At first, we may not see the inner brightness. In time, we all see as the heart becomes brighter and brighter, but usually we will feel the inner lightness. It's the same energy. When we finish our meditation, usually we can see the eyes are more clear, the eyes are brighter. It comes from the clearness, the brightness of the heart. So as we unify the heart, we energize the heart. The energy field of the heart becomes wider and wider, and as the energy field of the heart expands, our area of consciousness expands. And as the heart becomes more energized, the heart becomes more stable, more secure. A weak heart is easily shaken. A weak heart is easily overwhelmed by the emotions, easily shaken by anger, by anxiety. But when the heart is strong, energized, the heart is much more stable, much more secure. The heart becomes more and more at peace. We observe all states of mind. We observe anger, anxiety, boredom, frustration. Whatever is the state of mind, we observe all these negative states of mind and we let them go. As we let go of the negative states of mind, the heart becomes more and more at peace. as we let go of the negative states of mind, the Brahma Vihara, the divine states of mind, take their place. The heart becomes the way it should be. The normal, natural state of mind is kindness, compassion, joy, equanimity. We observe the inner peace and we let it go. And as we let go of the inner peace becomes deeper, stronger, more refined. Because the mind of peace, the mind of letting go, is the mind of happiness. The mind of happiness is the mind of non-attachment. So watching over the heart, watching the breathing, watching the mind, the heart becomes more and more clear, more and more at peace, more and more energized. As we breathe in the prana of the universe, the light force, the life force of the universe, the heart is flooded with this life force. We feel more and more alive, more alert, more awake. And as we breathe in this light force, the heart becomes brighter and brighter. As the heart becomes brighter and brighter, we raise our consciousness higher and higher. The heart is the seat, the base for the consciousness. So as we make our heart more clear, more clean, more spacious, wider and wider, we make the heart brighter and brighter, we get a very comfortable seat for the consciousness, and we raise our consciousness higher and higher. But if we fill the heart with garbage, with greed, with anger, with jealousy, with spite, and so on, the heart becomes dark and cramped and hot. We get a very uncomfortable seat for the consciousness. And as the heart becomes darker and darker, the consciousness descends to lower and lower levels. If we refine the heart, we take care of our heart, we do our duty, watching over the heart, refining the heart, developing the heart, we raise our consciousness higher and higher. While still in human body, we can have the consciousness of a heavenly being. But if we don't take care of the heart, we pollute the heart, we fill the heart with garbage, we can have the consciousness of a subhuman while still in human body. So it's up to us how we want our heart to be, how we want our consciousness to be. Our duty is to clear the heart, clean the heart, and to energize the heart. Simply watching over the heart, being aware of all that contacts the heart through the 6 ways, through the 5 senses of the body, through the mind itself, being aware and letting go. The heart becomes more clear, more clean, more and more at peace. And as we keep our attention with the body, we don't throw our mind in all directions. We don't throw our energy in all directions. We make the heart more and more energized, brighter and brighter. So we do this at an intensive level in meditation. And when we finish our meditation, we can do this throughout the day. Wherever we are, whatever we do, being aware of the body, being aware of the mind. When we're walking down the street, being aware of the movements of the body, being aware of the mind. While we're sitting in a bus, being aware of the sitting posture, being aware of the state of mind, being aware and letting go. While we brush our teeth, whatever we're doing, we can be aware of this body, of this mind, being aware and letting go. The heart becomes more and more clear, more and more refined. The heart becomes more and more energized. And as the heart becomes more energized, our inner oasis becomes a fountain. Our inner cup overflows. As the heart becomes more and more energized, we have this feeling of overflowing from within. Our inner cup is overflowing, overflowing with happiness, overflowing with peace, overflowing with joy. And this energy overflowing from the heart we can share with the world around us. We breathe in, focusing our attention at the heart chakra with the intention, may I be happy, wishing happiness for ourselves. As we breathe in, the heart becomes more energized. We can visualize the heart filling with light. And as we breathe out, we let the heart overflow in all directions with the intention, may all beings be happy. So breathing in, we energize the heart, filling the heart with light, wishing happiness for ourselves. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow in all directions with the intention, may all beings be happy. We can visualize the light of the heart flowing in all directions, above, below, all around. Breathing in, we energize the heart, we fill the heart with light. Breathing out, we let this hot light overflow from the heart. May all beings be happy. We breathe into the lungs the air, the oxygen. We breathe into the heart, the prana of the universe, the life force, the light force of the universe. As we breathe in this energy into the heart becomes more clear, more clean. We clear our own heart, we clear our own energy field. And as we radiate this energy of peace to the world around us, we uplift the world around us. Breathing in, wishing happiness for ourselves. Breathing out, wishing happiness for all beings. Breathing in, we fill the heart with light. Breathing out, we let the light overflow. May all beings be happy. This inner light is always cooling. So as the heart becomes brighter and brighter, the heart becomes more and more cool. If we have anger, irritation, the heart is hot. Spreading this energy of peace will cool down the heart. If we have anxiety, the heart is shaky, insecure. Spreading this energy of peace makes the heart very strong. If we have depression, the heart is dark and heavy. Spreading this energy of peace makes the heart light and bright. So this practice of spreading this energy of peace from the heart is the medicine for all the internal ailments of the heart. Breathing in, we breathe in this life force, this light force into the heart. Breathing out, we release this life force energy to the world around us. And as we do this practice, the heart becomes wider and wider, stronger and stronger, brighter and brighter. So we can have joy with ourselves. Joy is one of the 4 divine states of mind. We can be joyful with ourselves, that we start our day in the best way. We establish our mindfulness, we clear the heart, clean the heart, we energize the heart, we raise our consciousness, and we share this energy of peace with the world around us. We uplift the world around us, so we can be joyful with ourselves, that we start our day in the best way. We rise, we shine. And now we observe our heart chakra. How does it feel? Does the heart feel more open, more refined, more at peace, more strong, more stable? Whatever way the heart feels, we observe it and we let it go. We bring our attention to the body. being aware of the sensations of the body, being aware of the body posture. We can visualize ourselves as we sit here. We bring the right hand to the heart chakra. The left hand joins the right hand, palms together. And now the heart is very strong, very bright. And with this strong, bright heart, we make the intention to continue with our spiritual practice, which means to avoid doing evil, to do good, and to purify the heart. We bring the hands to the forehead in gratitude, respect. Back down to the legs. We open the eyes and we keep the heart open. And I thank you for joining me in this morning meditation, and I wish you a day of peace. Bhavatu Sabha Mangalam. May all blessings come to you.